future tense. Questions and
Future
answers.
tense. Question and answer.
Jane will be a Yank. Will Jane be British or American?
American. Then will be a Yank. She
American.
will be
Jane will be a Yank.
a American.
American. Will she be an Australian?
No. Then is Yank.
No, she won't be an Australian. Jane will be a Yank. She will be an American.
American.
Who will be a Yank?
Then will be a Yank. She will be an American.
Jane. Jane will be a Yank. She will be an American. Jane will be sitting in the restaurant alone. Will Jane be sitting with a friend?
No, she won't. They will be sitting in a
No, she
restaurant
won't.
alone.
Jane will be sitting in a restaurant alone. Who will Jane be sitting with?
She won't be sitting with
She
anyone.
won't be sitting with anyone. Jane will be
They
sitting
will
in the
be
restaurant
sitting in a
alone.
restaurant alone.
Will Jane be sitting in a hotel?
No, she won't. She
No, Jane will be sitting in the restaurant.
restaurant alone.
She will have just arrived in Vietnam. She will walk to a restaurant. Will Jane have lived in Vietnam for 6 months?
No, they wouldn't have lived in Vietnam for 6 months.
No,
She will
Jane won't have
just
lived in Vietnam
arrived
for
in
6
Vietnam.
months. She will have just arrived in Vietnam. Will Jane walk to a restaurant?
Yes, then will be walk to.
Yes,
Then
Jane will walk to a restaurant.
A restaurant.
She will walk to a restaurant.
She will walk to a restaurant.
Will Jane take a taxi to a museum?
No. Then won't take a taxi
No, Jane
to
won't
a
take
museum.
a taxi to a museum. She will walk to
She
a
will
restaurant.
walk to a restaurant.
She will know no one in Vietnam, and she will be sitting by herself. Will Jane have many friends in Vietnam?
No. Then wasn't
No,
have many
Jane won't have many
in
friends in
Vietnam.
Vietnam. She will know no one
She was
in
no
Vietnam.
one in Vietnam.
How many people will Jane know in Vietnam?
None. She was no
None.
one in
She
Vietnam.
will know no one in Vietnam. Why will Jane be sitting alone?
Because she knows no one and no friend in Vietnam.
She will be sitting alone because she will know no one in Vietnam. Jane will be feeling a little lonely because she will know no one and have no friends in Vietnam. Why will Jane be feeling lonely?
Then feeling lonely because she knows no one and no friend in Vietnam.
Jane will be feeling lonely because she will know no one and have no friends in Vietnam. Will Jane be feeling lonely because she has no job?
No. Then feeling lonely because she knows no one and no friend
No.
in Vietnam.
Jane will be feeling lonely because she will know no one and have no friends in Vietnam. Will Jane have many friends in Vietnam?
No.
No, she won't have many
She
friends in
won't
Vietnam.
have
She will
many
know
friends
no
in
one
Vietnam.
and
She
have
knows
no
no-
friends in Vietnam.
She knows no one and have no friend in Vietnam.
Juan will walk in, order his food, and sit at the table next to Jane's. Will Quan sit outside the restaurant at a table?
No.
No. Quan won't
Quan
sit
won't
outside the
sit.
restaurant at a table. He will sit at the table next to James. Will Quan walk out of the restaurant?
No. Quan going out to restaurant.
No.
Quan,
He won't walk
walking.
out of the restaurant. He will walk in, order
Order
his food,
his food
and
and
sit at the
sit
table
at the
next
table
to
next
James.
to James.
Where will Quan sit in the restaurant? At the table
At
next
the
to
table
James.
next to James.
He will sit at
He
the
will
table
sit at
next
the
to
table
James
next
and
to
begin a
James.
conversation
And
with James.
begin conversation with James.
He will begin a conversation with James. Who will begin a conversation with James?
Quan will begin conversation with James.
Quan. Quan will start a conversation with James. Quan will start talking to her.
Will talking
Will he
to
finish
her.
a conversation with James? No.
No.
Quan won't finish his conversation with James. He will begin to talk to
He
James.
began to talk to James.
What will Quan begin with James?
A conversation. Quan
A conversation.
began
Quan will begin a
a
conversation
conversation
with
with
James. Quan will ask Jane questions to get to know her better. Will Quan ask Jane questions to hire her for a job?
No. Quan asked Jane questions to get to know her better.
No, Quan won't ask Jane questions to hire her for a job. Quan will ask Jane questions to get to know her better. Why will Quan ask Jane questions?
Quan asked Jane questions to get to know her better.
Quan will ask Jane questions to get to know her better. Will Quan tell Jane a story to amuse Jane?
No.
No, Quan won't tell Jane a
Quan
story
won't
to
tell
amuse
Jane
Jane. Quan will
to
ask
amuse
Jane
Jane.
questions to get to know her
Quan
better.
asked Jane questions. Quan will ask Jane questions to get to know her better.
Jane will tell Quan her story and why she is in Vietnam. Will Jane refuse to talk to Quan? No. Jane won't refuse to talk to Quan. Jane will tell Quan her story and why she is in
Vietnam.
What will Jane tell Quan?
Her story.
Her story and why
And
she's
why
in Vietnam.
she is in Vietnam.
Jane will tell Quan her story and why she is in Vietnam. Will Jane sing songs to Quan?
No. Jane won't sing songs.
No,
Tell
she
Quan.
won't sing songs to Quan. Jane will tell
Jane
Quan her story
will tell
and
Quan
why
her
she is in
story
Vietnam.
and why she is in Vietnam.